Okay, how to clean a revolver. This is a Ruger GP100 in 357. Excellent weapon, solid weapon, very nice gun, very nice revolver. Okay, before you attempt to clean any weapon, make sure it's unloaded. Do a full unload, make sure the weapon's empty. Never attempt to clean a loaded gun. Okay, with a revolver, you don't have to strip it down. Yeah, there's one thing you take off, which I'll show you at the end, but generally you do not strip the weapon down, you do not take it apart. Okay, to start off with, the first thing I would clean be the front of the chamber. You see here, half of this is dirty, half of it's clean. I gave this a little scrub earlier with some Scotch-Brite. Yeah, you got a big buildup of carbon here, so get your Scotch-Brite and give it a good scrubbing. Yeah, you're not going to damage the weapon, but that should be nice and sparkling. Yeah, no excuses. Again, all this needs to be cleaned off, whether you use Scotch-Brite, whether you use a wire brush, all that gunk needs to be got off. The inside of the revolver, there's carbon, you're going to get a carbon build up here. Again, all this needs to be scrubbed off. Scotch-Brite, wire brush. Same around the entrance of the barrel, all this needs to be scrubbed off. Yeah, whether with a wire brush or get the Scotch-Brite in there. Through here, this gunk, everything off. The beauty of a stainless steel revolver is you can see where the dirt is, and there, by the time you finish cleaning it, there should be no dirt. Yeah. Now the barrel, you use your wire brush the barrel, then, as same with the semi, a dry cloth patch followed by a lightly oiled cloth patch. Now, to check to see if the state of the barrel, you have to look down the barrel of the gun. How I do it, I put my thumb down the bottom and that reflects any light. You can see what dirt's in the barrel, you can make sure the rifling's clean, etc. Yeah? Make sure the barrel is clean. Once you clean the weapon, oil it. As I said, I like my guns well oiled. Wherever there's any working parts, oil them. Same with the revolver, with the chambers, make sure they're scrubbed out with a wire brush and oil them. Especially if you're carrying a revolver for defensive purposes, make sure those chambers have got a light coating of oil in them. Reason being, you don't want your rounds, you don't want moisture to get in there and your rounds to get stuck in the chambers, etc. If you need to reload, you'll have problems. So, make sure the weapon's oiled. Wherever there's any working parts, put a few drops of oil in, get the oil into the mechanism. With a revolver, what I do, as the same as I said with the semis, with the removable grips. Generally in the bottom of the revolver, somewhere there's a little screw, unscrew it, and you can take off the grip. You get moisture in here, so make sure you clean under the grip. I generally put a seal of oil around here to stop moisture getting under the grip. If you go to buy a second-hand revolver, always check under the grips. Because what happens, a lot of people, your weapon, this part of the weapon might be nice and clean, but the person that's owned it before has never cleaned under the grip. They get sweat in there, that's going to be corroded. Yeah? So always clean under your grip. When you go to buy a second-hand revolver, if you're going to buy one, always check under the grip to make sure it's not corroded. Yeah? Just screw the grip back on, you're good to go. So that's how you clean a revolver. Wherever it's dirty, scrub it, make sure she's nice and well oiled. Simple. Any questions? Let me know, give me a shout, send me an email, etc. Cheers.